Let's take a closer look at this UFO mug process. First, I start off with throwing about 1.5 pounds of porcelain clay. Cone it up and down and center it really well. Then I'm going to open it up and then compress the bottom really well with my sponge so no cracks form. Let me start with pulling up the sides. And you'll notice with every pull I compress that rim with my finger. Make sure it's really even and strong. And I'll go in with my wooden tool as well on the bottom to compress that clay so I can get a really nice pull on every pull. And I start with a nice cylinder, and towards the end I belly out the mug form. I'm also going in with my sponge every once in a while to make sure there's no water pooling up at the bottom. And collar in that rim, and at the very end I go in with my metal rib and form the final belly and make sure it's nice and cleaned up and the slip is all gone from the outside. And then I use my torch to dry out the rim a little bit so it doesn't warp. I added a handle, I'll show that later, and this is some wax that's going on the bottom. And then I'm painting on some wasabi celadon glaze here, just on the beams, and after this I also paint wax on the beams so that the gray glaze doesn't cover and overlap with the green. Next I'm going to glaze it with my smoke celadon glaze there, and then we're going to use mother of pearl luster after it's been glaze fired, and fire that puppy again, and we're finished. We've got that iridescent on the beams and she's a beauty.